Hola YouTubers, Shalom, it's Mackie. I somewhat have a limited time to film this video, so I'm gonna get straight to the point with my disclaimer first. If you are under the age of 18 and or your parent would be kind of hella mad if you got caught watching a video that has to do with sexually explicit material, please turn this off, and if you do get caught, don't blame me, okay? Okay. So, this is a very serious video that I'm making because it has to do with the time that I was sexually assaulted by my ex. I'm going to leave the link to, to my card video below because I did mention it in there. Um, However, he I need to break out. I need to let people know about this. He needs to know that what he's done is wrong because I don't think he does. So let's jump right into it. I met him my junior year of high school. However, I was with my ex-girlfriend then. Uh, we did not get together until November 1st of my senior year, which was when he asked me to be his girlfriend. Now, it was all good. We went home for winter break, and during that winter break, my dad got diagnosed with cancer. He was basically like, we were basically told that he was dying. Like, he had a year at most. They said that people his age live for an average a year. So, of course, the first person I told was him, my boyfriend, and he. I don't exactly know how much he cared. He didn't really talk about it that much. I'm not sure if that's just him, like, because he was upset by it or whatever, but he didn't seem to care to me personally. So fast forward week or two, and we're back at school. This is mid January, and we're having midterms. During this week, my boyfriend told me that, or my ex boyfriend told me that he wanted a short break. He was not breaking up with me, but he wanted a short break because he was Christian and he was close to his grandmother, and when she died, he was really upset and he got closer to God because of it, and he wanted me to do the same thing because he wanted me to be a believer, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, because he knew my dad was dying too, and all that jazz. So coming from him, like, I was okay with it. So I was like, okay. Um and yeah, I mean, he would still hold my hand, that's fine. But he would not kiss me, which, okay, we're on break, but it's still, you're letting me know you want to be with me. That's good. I wasn't mad. So fast forward about another week. Yeah, week. And he got his learner's permit, and he comes to school and he's so excited, and he's like, Mackie, look. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I got my learner's permit. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to kiss you. And he did, and I let him. Biggest mistake of my life. And I was happy because I had him back. However, between then, because the sexual assault took place on February 14th. So, and this is like January 20 something at this point, 20th something at this point. So, between then and Valentine's Day, uh, there was about 4 different times where he basically tried to get in my pants. I don't know why, but sexual things were more on his mind. And now, I had sex with my ex-girlfriend, but any of you who are also bisexual or are homosexual but have had sexual relations with the opposite sex, or vice versa, if you're straight but you've experimented with the same sex or done stuff with the same sex, you will know that it is apples and oranges. It is two completely different experiences, different things, and also to top it off, different people whose relationships you progress with at different paces. Um, but because he knew that I had sex with my ex girlfriend, he thought that it was okay to make passes at me, which I was semi okay with. But the thing is he didn't. He basically didn't take me for a virgin, even though I technically was with guys. No man had ever put his hands on me, but it made me uncomfortable because he kept making these passes at me, but then at the same time he'd right afterwards go back and pretty much blame me and be like, oh no, like I don't want to do this, like I'm Christian, blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, pick. Like, the fact that he was being all wishy-washy was making me uncomfortable. Not okay. And there was several times where he basically like freaking trapped me, and like at school or in my car or wherever we would happen to be, and try to put some moves on me, and I'd tell him no repeatedly, and it would take a good 30 minutes to get him to finally stop. Not okay. And so now, fast forward to Valentine's Day. Since first off, he lied to me and told me that the reason that he wanted to break was because of his parents, which I don't know if it was, but I doubt it because I'm very good friends with his mother at least. And he he and I decided that we were going to hang out because we were a couple and we were going to have a car date. Like, sitting in my car after school, we're going to tell each of our parents that we were somewhere else. So I think of car date as hanging out, talking, maybe watching a movie on the computer. Like, we have laptops in West End that we get issued, something like that. Well, he had stuff of another nature in mind. So I don't know what the hell was wrong with him, but what ended up happening was he decided that, oh, this is going to be another time where I'm going to put the moves on you again. So he was doing that, and I'm like, okay, to a certain point. And after a certain point, I was like, no, like I was done. I'm like, okay, do you want to do something else? And he was like, oh no, making the excuse like he was already too like turned on too much, and like it would be annoying if I stopped. And y'all, 2 hours, 2 hours of goading and verbal persuasion and all that stupid dumb crap that I should not have listened to later. He convinced me to do certain things. I didn't have sex with him, but it was other stuff. Like, this was the base we were on. Use your imagination. Not even with me. It was me doing things to him. Like, he didn't even do anything hardly to me. Um, and it's literally, if you have to sit there for 2 hours and ask your significant other to do something, they do not want to do it. That is not okay. And after the fact, I didn't get an I'm sorry. In fact, in fact, he claimed and lied that he broke up with me when he did not. Because 2 days later, he comes up to me and he goes, oh, so I'm doing kind of a bad job of not being your boyfriend, am I? And I'm like, bruh, what? Like, uh, are you seriously kidding me? And honestly, and I was pissed. So he dropped off the face of the earth, basically, didn't talk to me, tried to talk to me again, and my dumb ass was like, oh, cool, he's trying to talk to me again. For whatever reason, I still wanted to talk to him. I don't know why. Dropped off the face of the earth again, and then when I asked him why, or when I inquired as to why, and when I got upset, he accused me of pretty much being too clingy. He said that the only reason why I was trying to get closer to God was to be with him, which is not true. Uh, yeah, all this stuff, basically saying I'm the piece of shit. Said that to my friend, so obviously I found out because he's a dumbass. And so when I confront him about this, uh, I told him I'm sorry, and he still talked behind my back. I confronted him again on the phone. Funny thing was, is his parents unlocked my number that night, and I told him what I was told, and the only response I got was, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't like you like that anymore. You know, I haven't for a while." And y'all, at that point, I was done. I told him, "Look, my electricity is out. My phone's about to die," which it wasn't. My electricity was out, but my phone wasn't about to die. And I hung up on him. And did I get an I'm sorry? No. Did he flirt with my friends vehemently in front of me? Yeah. Does he have a new girlfriend? Yeah. He does. Do I want to tell her? Oh yeah. I want to tell her stay the hell away from him, but the fact of the matter is I have respect for him. I'm not going to say his name in my video. He knows who he is, and he needs to know what he did was wrong. And I am tired of sitting here looking like a piece of crap because of what he did. But, yeah, if this helps anyone, I hope it does. Sadly, I do have to go to class, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Watch if you wish. If people, if you're going to have sex, no means no, okay? Just remember that. Don't, and ladies or gentlemen, do not end up in a situation that I am in. If someone seems sketchy, please, please, for God's sake, do not do anything that you're going to regret. But, uh, that's all for this video. If it helps some people, hopefully it will. I feel the best, honestly, thing to do is to talk to people about it and make it known that it happened. Make that person know that it's not okay. But for now, I shall see you in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.